you got them all right. So you've got 3 right, 6 points, taking you to 8 points. This time you've got 1, so you need every one of these points. And to tee up your question, take a look at this classic example of extravagant in action.
When you're not an actor, singer or performer, extravagant dressing is a way of turning the spotlight onto yourself. All over the country, young people like these are saying no to expensive designer labels and mass-market images.
I change my style about 3 times a day, and I think everyone should. I don't understand why people don't.
When I put on clothes, I become something different.
I couldn't buy something off the peg to go out. Somebody else might be wearing it.
People do say that it's showing off dressing up like this, but I think we should. I think there should be more of it. I really would like to kill sort of like boring fashion.
Right, OK, Sam Denise, you've been invited for a night on the town, but you think you've got nothing suitable to wear. Do you A, wear your usual outfit, you're not going to splash out just for one night, B, buy something practical from your local department store, C, commission a handmade couture garment costing a week's wages? So, Simon Denise, here are your 3 celebrities. Let's have a look. Abby Titmus, John McCririck, good luck with that one, and John Barnes. And all you've got to do is tell me what all 3 of these celebrities will say. But what would Abby Titmus do?
Well, I just don't know how practical she is. I mean, she's floating between B and C, isn't she, really? Nice shop.
So B, buy something from a nice shop. OK, Abby, what about
John
McCririck, who's got an interesting style of dressing?
Yes, eclectic, shall we call it? Got to be A, hasn't it?
A?
Johnny Barnes now. He likes to dress up, doesn't he?
He's won some bad gear in the past. Digger.
I didn't say that.
I did.
Note. B.
B.
OK,
so B, Abby Titmus, A, John McCririck, B, John Barnes. Let's have a look.
Every time there's a big thing I have to go to, I have to just go out and just splash out on an amazingly expensive dress that I can wear once, because I get my picture taken. So I'd say C.
Go as yourself. Don't bother to impress other people. Has to be A.
These days, with 6 children and a mortgage, it would have to be B.
Abby. Abby. Come on.
There you go. Actually, what that means is you're still trailing behind, I'm afraid, Denise and Simon.
I'm afraid we've had it, haven't we?
Wynton Aled with 8. So time for the final question of the show. So you can't win, but you can redeem yourselves. OK, come on. For 2 points, identify the least extravagant star on our screens. Denise and Simon?
We haven't got a clue, so it's fitting that we pick Barry Cryer.
Yes.
Barry Cryer, Alan and Wendy.
It's a no-brainer, isn't it?
Go on, who'd you go for?
John McCririck.
OK, let's have a look.
Cool.
Wendy, now you got it right with 10 points. Denise and Simon, to your 5 points. It's a bit of a massacre. Just so you know, the most extravagant star was Abby Titmus. And that's all 10 questions completed. So how extravagant is everyone here, and how extravagant are you at home? Now is the time to find out what your results actually mean, thanks to our resident psychologist. Yes, we really do have one. So who here was mostly A's? Aled.
Oh, get out of town. No way.
I'm with you, because I'm a bit of a meanie as well. OK, and if you're mostly A's, this means... Well, actually, this sounds terrible. Now I'm going to read it out. Your approach to life is to invest as little as possible and see what you can get away with. Less is definitely more for you. But go on, you can afford to let go of the purse strings once in a while. B's. Who was mostly B's? Denise, that's you, actually. Mostly B's, and that means that you have a keen sense of what would be an appropriate deployment of resources, given the social dynamics of your day-to-day life. Gosh, that sounds quite complicated, doesn't it?
No,
An act of total extravagance these people would see to be evidence of a lack of self-restraint, a lack of good judgment and social decorum.
That's actually very true.
Is it? OK,
Yeah.
all right, fair dues. And who is mostly C's? The very generous ones, Wendy and Simon.
Oh.
Good for you. Generous to the point of recklessness. What does our psychologist say?
He's an idiot.
No, it says... Steady. Mostly C's, you love to make a statement in this way. More is definitely more for you. Spend, spend, spend is your mantra, and sometimes a little more than is wise. Tales of your extravagance are legendary. Love you or hate you, we certainly can't ignore you. So there we are. Does that sum you up?
I think that's fair enough. What do you think, Wendy?
Yes.
And on that note, just time to thank today's teams. Alan Jones and Wendy Richard, Simon O'Brien and Denise Lewis. So we'll see you next time when What Are You Like will again be revealing what you are like.
It's pork on the menu tonight with MasterChef The Professionals on BBC Two at 6:30. Next this afternoon, an idyllic North Devon garden teeming with wildlife.